Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Motivational Rant. I am your host, Dino the Genetic Marvel, and with me, as always, is my ever-spectacular co-host, Crystal Morency. Good morning, Crystal. How are you today?
Every time you say how spectacular I am, it makes me super nervous.
I love that. I get nervous just signing on, so... I think that's a fair trade. It's either a fair trade.
What does your shirt say? Because I was trying to read it as we were starting, but it was too quick.
I hate being sexy, but I'm a chubby bearded man, so I can't help it.
Can't help it.
So
that's a good one.
Makes me feel happy. Makes me feel pretty sometimes. I think that's important. Sometimes,
so pretty.
Sometimes you have to do things just to make yourself feel pretty. So,
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with feeling pretty.
Nope.
How are you today?
Shaved my legs this morning, so I feel pretty.
So you've been... She has a machete. She uses that for...
I've been weed whacking.
I remember, when I was really young, I didn't really understand that's what happened. And one girl was like, "What, you want to see?" Like, she said, I forget what the comment was, but it was wintertime, and she lifted up her legs, and I was like, "God damn, those are hairier than my legs!" And I was just like, "What the fuck?"
That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Well, some people are goddamn orangutans. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Well, that's the thing, is
women wore pantyhose when they didn't have time to shave their legs, because a woman's legs should be shaved. So,
listen, I've seen those women,
and I wear pantyhose to stay warm.
Listen, I've seen those women who wear pantyhose instead of shaving their legs. It doesn't look any better, I'll tell you that, because a lot of those you can see right through, and it just
you could get away with it for a day. You could do it for the day.
It looks I saw one old woman, I was like, it looks there are spiders all over your legs. It is so creepy. It was.
Wow.
And I was just like,
you can't do it forever.
What? And she just looked at me. She's like, what? I'm like, I thought there was something by your foot. I was mistaken. It's just like.
You can't do it forever, and you're not supposed to stare at a lady like that.
I think some women would challenge you on that. I think they think that they can do it forever, or they just don't care. They just don't care anymore. They're like, fuck this shit. I don't care. I get it. I really do.
It's just supposed to be a quick cover. And for in the winter time, because you don't want to have bare legs. And then if you wear them underneath jeans, it actually keeps you warm because it's like a wind barrier. I wear them all winter long. And then it's sexy when you take your pants off.
There's a comic, Dara O'Brien, and he says how pantyhose have this sexy point where it's above the knee but below high thigh. That's where it's sexy. Anything outside of there is no longer sexy. Because have you ever watched a woman put on her pantyhose for the top part, and they're jumping and they grab a different part of and you're like,
mine are always too big because I have long legs. So, I have to buy the big ones, so they always come up to here on me. So it's not sexy.
Not at all, no. It's absolutely not sexy.
But I don't have, I'm not trying to jump into them, but
she does.
It looks sexy, I guess.
Listen,
you could take a hold of them.
Saying,
okay, wait a second, I'm going too far.
Yeah, definitely way too far. Definitely going way too far. But I feel that, if you got, an air pocket in there and they're not, you're going to just jump... and just trying to pull them into the right place. I get it. I really do. It's honestly, as a man, seeing it for the first time, you're like, oh, there's nothing hot about that. It's just not. You see, and that's why, this is the whole thing, is that we've...
But they keep you warm.
No, and I get it. Don't get me wrong. It's more so just that it's ingrained. For me, I was very sheltered. Growing up, I didn't have access to a lot of certain material. Let's call it certain material. So it's you see on movies
there's way too much porn now. We have invested way too much technology into porn.
Yet I am determined.
There is so much porn.
I am determined to find and judge it all. I am determined. I'll tell you that right now. I'm a sick man. But I have to admit, like, you watch, okay, do you remember True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis? Jamie Lee Curtis, ridiculously attractive, okay? And she comes out as a nerd, and you're like, is she really that nerdy? And you're looking at her going, this is no way. And then you see her in her hot getup, and you're like, God damn, right? But then you see her, and the funny thing is that, like, it's so not real. What you see, right? Like, she goes to, like, roll up her pantyhose. It's like, oh. And then she falls off the bed, and you're like, that's more. Yeah, that seems accurate. And that's the thing is, the worst thing is when a woman tries to, like, duplicate that kind of, ooh, sexiness. You're like, number one.
You get it right in it.
Well, it's not just that. It's just,
as you're pulling
it's so much work. And a man won't appreciate, he appreciates the show, but not all the work. So no wonder women get pissed off at men, because they're just like, they're like, wow, that was cool. What took you like 7 hours to get ready? What happened? You look exactly how you looked for dinner. Why did we have an 8-hour gap? Because men don't know. We don't. We have no idea. It's the amount of work that women do. And that's the thing is now it's coming out that, oh, women dress fancy to impress other women. You're like, then what's the fucking point of all of this? I don't understand anything. It's very, I don't know.
I do it for me. I do it for me because I'm my own worst critic. But I don't spend 7 hours. I do change 500 times, but I'm super quick about it. And I do wear makeup and stuff, but I'm super quick about it. Like, I can get ready in like 5 minutes. Head to toe. Done. Ready to go.
You know what? Do you remember Tommy Boy?
But I've had practice because I used to do road construction and then go work in a bar right after. So I've literally gotten ready in porta potties, like, because I had to go and start work from sweating all day, working on a road, to going and bartending in a bar and trying to look hot.
I'll be honest with you, I would wager that you've blamed that smell on a man that hey, you stink. And they're like, me? I don't know. And you're like, that guy stinks,
man. You
man.
just try to keep your work boots on for both shifts. Just try to...
Yeah. You can't... I've worked... I've done jobs like that.
It's a lot of work.
I've done jobs like that where you're like, if this boot comes off, it has to come off while I'm in the bathroom with the fan.
You're from 6:30 in the morning till 3 in the morning.
It is disgusting.
Nothing's gonna smell good.
No.
Nothing's gonna smell good.
Not your forehead.
Because you're on your feet that entire time.
Literally.
Too.
From the top of your head right down to your feet, nothing smells good. And if something didn't sweat, it got something else's sweat on it. That's what happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the middle of the summertime, you're fucking right.
You want to listen, if you want to really try something to know how badly you stink, sniff the middle of your hand. It will smell on just a regular day. You'll go, oh, that's weird. Okay? Just because you're constantly touching stuff. There's bacteria everywhere. You don't really realize.
It's my nose. I sniffed my nose. Whatever my nose, when I go like that, whatever my nose smells like when I go, or my upper lip, or whatever I'm smelling when I do that, that's what I judge my smell on.
It's the worst idea. That's like people do this. And try and breathe. You're like, that's not how that works. It's all your breath. It's all yours. You just smell you.
Well, that's what you want to smell. Make sure you're on tack.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to smell like me. I'd like to smell like somebody else. It's not good.